Hi, my name is Melanie Spence. I work with Direction Home, Akron Canton Area Agency on Aging and Disabilities. I am a representative in the Aging and Disability Resource Center. Today we are going to go over a Medicaid application.
Yep, my name is Colleen Gaffney. I'm the communications intern here at Direction Home, and Melanie is going to walk us through.
So this is what's called the JFS 7200 form, otherwise known as Medicaid application. This Medicaid application would be turned into the Ohio Department of Job and Family Services, the local county offices. This application is a universal application for cash, food, or medical assistance. So we're just going to want to make sure that when we are filling this out, we confirm that we are applying for Medicaid. And on the inside, you'll see that they will list some verifications that you need. Those verifications will be requested after you complete the Medicaid application. So we will talk about that. So at the top of the application, it will ask you if you want to register to vote. You'll basically just want to state yes, you do if you're not registered, or no, you don't if you are already registered at the address that you are living. And when applying for the programs, at the very top, it's going to ask, do you want to apply for food, medical, or cash assistance? Well, you can select food and medical when you're applying for Medicaid, but if you just want to apply for Medicaid, you would want to simply check mark the medical assistance. In the first section, it's going to ask the applicant to fill in their information. So this would be the person who is applying for Medicaid. And then they're going to ask about your address. So you want to put the address where you are currently living. It will also ask if you have a different mailing address. So if you do have an address where you are receiving mail separate from where you're living, make sure that you include that so that you can receive the information in the mail. There is going to be a section for an authorized representative. You can fill that out, and you would want to make sure that at the very bottom, you are signing for the authorized representative. You would sign it, you would print it, and you would date it. And then on page 2, it's just going to ask you some questions about yourself, ask you about your income, your housing costs, your checking and savings accounts. You want to make sure to fill out this information. They're just yes and no questions. So you just want to go in there and fill out what pertains to you. They are going to ask about the people living in your home. So these are the residents in your home, individuals that are living with you as a resident, not just individuals that might stay with you every once in a while. So make sure that you're putting in every person that lives with you, even children, the applicant's name first, and then underneath that, you would want to put in each individual person that's living in the home. It's going to ask about your marital status. So you would want to put that. It does ask about the person's preferred language. So if they speak a language other than English in their home, please make sure to put that. It is going to be asking about the age of the individual applying, as well as if they're receiving disability benefits. And it does ask about individuals' income in the home. So you want to make sure to put in any kind of income that you're receiving, whether that be wages, Social Security disability, Social Security retirement, pensions, 401k that you're receiving, because they are going to be checking that for eligibility. They do ask about expenses in the home. So that would be anything that you're paying out that involves daycare, child, spousal, medical support payments, as well as any kind of medical expenses that you are paying out, rent and mortgage payments, as well as utilities. So you're just going to want to check mark the utilities that you are paying for to make sure that that is accounted for on the application. You want to make sure to sign this. You want to make sure to sign the Medicaid application before you turn it in. That's going to be very important. And the last page of the application is the voter registration. If you want to apply, you're going to want to fill that out. If you checked no in the very beginning, you do not have to fill out this form. So once this form is completed, you can turn it in by mailing it to your local Department of Job and Family Service office. You can fax it. They also have a way to email it. Some of them have Dropbox sites where you can enter through the main doorway, and there's an individual there that would be able to scan your information, provide you a receipt, and confirm that the information was received. Or there's other boxes where you can put in an envelope and just drop it off at the main office. And once the Medicaid application is turned in, the Department of Job and Family Services will process that application. The applicant will then receive what's called a list of verifications. So if you look in the front page of this application, it will tell you what kind of things they could be asking for. These are going to be individualized to the applicant, but you will want to make sure to have proof of ID, proof of social security number, proof of residency, proof of income, but you will be receiving a letter after that application is turned in confirming what pieces of information Job and Family Service will be requesting to be returned. They will give you a deadline date of when that information should be turned in. If you are having any problems with getting that information gathered or receiving that information so you can turn it in, please just contact that office and let them know so that they can work with you to hopefully give you a little bit more time, knowing that you're actively working on getting the information turned in that was requested.
And if you have any questions or need assistance filling out the Medicaid form, you can always call Direction Home's Aging and Disability Resource Center at 877-770-5558.